Today, we're about to embark on an unforgettable journey through the enchanting city of Copenhagen. With its cobblestone streets, vibrant culture, and a touch of Scandinavian magic, Copenhagen is a haven of hygge, vibrant culture, and enough delightful surprises to make your inner explorer do a happy dance. Picture this. Centuries-old castles and cobblestone lanes on one hand, and cutting-edge design and sustainable living on the other. Quite the blend, isn't it? Now let's talk about food, because who doesn't love a good meal? In Copenhagen, you'll find a culinary scene that's as diverse as it is mouthwatering. From traditional smørrebrød to the innovative dishes served at world-renowned restaurants, there's something to tickle every taste bud. And the best part? The city's charm isn't just surface deep. Copenhagen has a pulse, a vibe that's uniquely its own. It's a city that's alive day and night, offering a blend of old-world charm and modern-day living that's hard to resist. Ready to take a virtual tour of this enchanting city? Keep your seatbelts fastened. Imagine walking along a 17th century waterfront Nyhavn. Picture it, cobbled streets under your feet, the echo of seagulls overhead, the smell of salty sea air mingling with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee from nearby cafes. Welcome to Nyhavn, the historic heart of Copenhagen. Nyhavn, meaning new harbour, is anything but new. Constructed in the late 17th century by King Christian V, this vibrant waterfront was once a bustling commercial port. Ships from all over the world would dock here, their holds brimming with goods, their crews eager for a taste of Copenhagen's delights. However, the Nyhavn of old was not the postcard-perfect scene you see today. It was a place of hard work and harder living where seafarers, merchants and dock workers rubbed shoulders in the area's many alehouses. It was a place of grit and grime, a far cry from the colourful, lively part of the city it has become. The transformation of Nyhavn began in the mid-20th century, when the commercial port was moved to a new location and the old harbour was left virtually abandoned. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Nyhavn found a new lease on life. The old, dilapidated warehouses were lovingly restored, their facades painted in an array of vibrant colours, creating the iconic backdrop we associate with Nyhavn today. The historic ships that once carried goods from foreign lands now bob gently in the old port, preserved as a reminder of Nyhavn's maritime past. These vintage vessels, some of which date back to the early 1900s, stand as silent witnesses to the history of this remarkable place. Now, Nyhavn is a hub of activity where locals and tourists alike gather to enjoy a meal, a drink, or simply a leisurely stroll along the waterfront. The air buzzes with conversation and laughter, the clink of glasses, the strumming of a street musician's guitar. It's a place alive with energy, yet steeped in history. Nyhavn is a place where old meets new, and history meets fun. It's a testament to Copenhagen's ability to honor its past while embracing the present. And it's a place that's waiting for you to discover its story. So come, take a walk along the historic heart of Copenhagen, Nyhavn. Copenhagen is not just a city, it's a kingdom with a reigning monarch. This vibrant city is home to 4 royal palaces, each one a testament to Denmark's rich history and architectural prowess. Let's start with Amalienborg, the winter residence of the Danish royal family. Comprised of 4 identical buildings surrounding a central square, Amalienborg is a beautiful example of Rococo architecture. It's not just the symmetry that's striking, it's the story behind it. The palace was originally built for 4 noble families, but when the royal palace burnt down in 1784, the king bought Amalienborg and moved in. Talk about an upgrade. Next, we have Christiansborg, the only building in the world that houses all 3 branches of government: the executive, the judicial, and the legislative. But the real charm of Christiansborg lies in its ruins. Beneath the palace, you can explore the ancient remains of Bishop Absalon's castle and Copenhagen Castle. History layered upon history, if you will. Moving on to Rosenborg, this Renaissance castle is surrounded by the King's Garden, the oldest and most visited park in Copenhagen. Built as a summer house in the early 17th century, Rosenborg houses the crown jewels and the Danish crown regalia. It's a place where the past meets the present, and royalty is still very much alive. Finally, we have Frederiksborg, the largest Renaissance castle in Scandinavia. Located on 3 islets in the castle lake in Hillerød, Frederiksborg is now home to the Museum of National History. It's a palace that's not just seen but experienced through the stories it tells and the history it holds. Each palace in Copenhagen, with its distinct character and story, weaves a rich tapestry of regal splendor and architectural grandeur. They stand as proud reminders of the city's royal lineage and its enduring love for the arts. In Copenhagen, you don't just see the palaces, you feel the royal vibe. Need a break from the city life? Copenhagen offers some serene green spaces. And when we speak of green spaces, we're not just talking about a couple of trees and a bench. No, these are sprawling, lush, vibrant oases right in the heart of the city. First up, we have the King's Garden. This isn't just any garden, it's the oldest and most visited park in Copenhagen. Here, you can stroll through the beautifully manicured landscape, dotted with historical statues and a castle that dates back to the 17th century. The King's Garden isn't just for leisurely walks and picnics, though. It's a living, breathing part of the city, hosting concerts, puppet shows for kids, and even a Christmas market in winter. Then we have the Botanical Garden, a paradise for plant lovers. With more than 13,000 species, it's like stepping into a world of green, but it's not just about flora. The garden is home to Denmark's largest scientific collection of plants and fungi, making it a hub for research and education, and with its picturesque settings, it's also a popular spot for wedding photos. Last, but certainly not least, we have Fælledparken. This is the largest park in Copenhagen and a central hub for outdoor activities, from skateboarding and soccer to outdoor workouts and barbecue parties. There's something for everyone, and let's not forget the park's annual events like the May Day celebrations and the Copenhagen Carnival. These parks are not just patches of green in an urban landscape, they're the city's lungs, its playgrounds, its meeting places. They're where people come to relax, to play, to celebrate, to live. In Copenhagen, parks are not just about nature, they're about culture, community and life itself. So whether you're a nature enthusiast, a fitness buff, or just someone looking for a peaceful spot to read a book, Copenhagen's parks have something for you. In Copenhagen, the parks are where life happens. Hungry, anyone? Copenhagen is a food lover's paradise. Let's dive into the city's culinary scene, a vibrant world where traditional Danish dishes exist in harmony with world-class dining experiences. It's a place where your taste buds can embark on an exciting journey, from the cozy comfort of a Danish home kitchen to the sophisticated elegance of a Michelin-starred restaurant. In Copenhagen, food is an art form, and Danish cuisine is its most celebrated masterpiece. Let's start with the humble Danish pastry, or wienerbrød. This buttery delight, with its layers of flaky goodness, is world-renowned. Each bite is a testament to the Danish philosophy of hygge, a concept that encapsulates coziness, comfort, and contentment. Now, if you're looking for something savory, enter the world of smørrebrød, the open-faced sandwich that's a Danish lunchtime staple. Picture this: a slice of dense rye bread, lovingly slathered with butter, and topped with a variety of ingredients. Think pickled herring, roast beef, smoked salmon, or maybe even liver pate. It's a symphony of textures and flavors, all in one bite. But Copenhagen's culinary scene is not confined to traditional dishes. The city also boasts an impressive array of world-class dining options. Noma, often hailed as one of the best restaurants in the world, is right here in Copenhagen. It's a place where food transcends the boundaries of taste and enters the realm of experience. And it's not just about fine dining. The city is teeming with food markets, eateries, and street food stalls that cater to every palate and budget. Torvhallen, a bustling food market in the heart of the city, is a favorite among locals and tourists alike. Here, you can sample a variety of cuisines from around the world, all under one roof. In Copenhagen, food is more than just sustenance. It's a way of life. Whether you're indulging in a Danish pastry at a quaint little bakery, tucking into a smørrebrød at a local deli, or savoring a gourmet meal at a Michelin-starred restaurant, you're not just eating, you're taking in a cultural experience. In Copenhagen, every meal is a celebration of flavors. Think you know all about Copenhagen? Think again. Now let's delve into the lesser-known streets of this enchanting city. Copenhagen's bicycle culture is one for the books. Did you know that there are more bicycles than inhabitants in Copenhagen? Now that's a fun fact. Next, let's whisk away to the vibrant neighborhoods of Vesterbro and Norrebro. These aren't your ordinary city districts. They are brimming with hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Vesterbro, once a notorious red light district, has transformed into a trendy area filled with chic boutiques and cozy cafes. Norrebro, on the other hand, is a cultural melting pot with an array of ethnic shops and restaurants offering a world of flavors. And what's more, there are secret gardens dotted throughout the city, providing peaceful escapes from the hustle and bustle. Copenhagen, a city full of surprises, awaits your visit. So, when are you packing your bags?